Hello friends, this is Rajul Suthar, Assistant Professor of Sri Swaminarayan Institute of Technology, Bhat Gandhinagar. In Advanced Java Programming Unit 3, Servlet API and Overview, previously we have discussed about the basic Servlet overview. Let me discuss with deeply. So what is a Servlet? Servlet is a Java class which extends the functionality of web server and by dynamically generate the web page. So basic term, before looking into the servlet we will see some important keywords about web application. What do you mean by web application? First of all, this is the client and this is a server. So what do you mean by web client? We will call the browser, like in your PC you have installed the Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla, so all things that call the client which help in communication with the server. So what do you mean by server? What is the functionality of server? Web server is the one which take the client request, process the request and send back to the response. So this is the functionality of server. Then how to make the request? By using HTTP. Client make a request to the server. So HTTP request and response, that is called the HTTP response. Server and client will communicate with each other with the help of HTTP protocol. So Servlet technology used to create a dynamic web application or dynamic web page. So dynamic means change with respect to the time. To retrieve the server current date and time, newspaper clippings, online shopping, virtual dressing room, all things are the dynamic web page. Example of dynamic web page. You can say that cricket score also. Servlet technology is robust and scalable. Before Servlet, CGI. What do you mean by CGI? Common Gateway Interface. So it is one type of a scripting language that was a popular as server-side programming language. But there were many disadvantages of this technology. So why we need a servlet? Nowadays everything is available on internet. So starting from e-banking, e-commerce, everything is available through internet. We call all this application as web application. So by using web or a client make a request to the server, so all the happen by using the web server. It is called the web application. Here one client is communicated with one server by using HTTP protocol. Hey server, I want to display given name in my web page. So server reply, sorry, I can't do the dynamic competition because of limited page content. We have not the servlet. So by using servlet you can solve it. But I have an application named servlet which can process your request. If you work with the servlet, so you can work with dynamic web page. And hi, I am servlet, so this is the reply from server. Let me help you to display the given name in your web page. So we can say that it is a dynamic response. Dynamic response we got from server side. Scripting language. So what do you mean by scripting language? Server side scripting language, server side scripting language and client side scripting language. So in the server side scripting language, it's often used to provide the customized interface for user. It provides the customized interface. While client side scripting language is an important part. The dynamic HTML usually run on client browser like Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Opera Mini. Just like an example, PHP is a one server-side scripting language, ASP.NET, C# or Visual Basic, C++, Java and JSP, Python, Ruby, on Rails, etc. All things are server-side scripting language because we need server. But instead of server, we directly run a static page by using client-side scripting language. So JavaScript is a client-side, VB script, HTML structure, CSS cascaded style state that required for designing, and Ajax as well as jQuery also a client-side scripting language. What do you mean by CGI, Common Gateway Interface? Common Gateway Interface was the first server-side scripting language, a technique for creating the dynamic content. CGI is used to execute the program that reside in the server to process the data or access the database to produce the relevant dynamic content. For each request, CGI server receive, it create the new operating system for process. So each and every request are handled by CGI web server and process by using this figure. CGI request 1, 2 and 3 handled by CGI web server and process 1, 2 and 3. If the number of requests from the client increase, then more time it will take to respond to the request. As program executed by CGI, Common Gateway Interface, so the script are written in the native language such as C and C++ or Perl language, which are not portable. So what is the main comparison with Servlet? CGI program are used to execute program written inside the native language, while Servlet, all the program are compiled into the Java bytecode, which is run in the JVM, that is called Java Virtual Machine. In the Servlet, all the requests coming from client are processed with the thread. We all familiar with the OS thread. Thread is a lightweight process. So instead of OS process, it work with the thread. Here, request of the servlet, that request 1, request 2, request 3, all requests are handled by JVM thread, Java Virtual Machine thread. So this engine is called Servlet engine, and the request handled by using thread, that is called Servlet. We can say that CGI is one common gateway interface was not a portable, while Servlet are portable. In the CGI, each request is handled by heavyweight OS process, while in Servlet, each request is handled by lightweight Java thread. Session tracking and catching of previous computation cannot be performed in CGI, while we can track the session or catch the previous computation by Servlet. In CGI, cannot handle the cookies, but Servlet we can handle the cookies. CGI does not provide the sharing property, while Servlet can share the data among each other. CGI is more expensive than Servlet, while Servlet is inexpensive than CGI. Servlet lifecycle we already discussed previously, like init, service and destroy. Three main method is used for Servlet in service. So what is the functionality of init method? Init means this is the Servlet class. First of all, load initialization. In second step, Servlet instance is created, and by using init method, it is invoked. Then after initialization of Servlet, service perform. So it work with the lightweight process, and after completion of the process, it destroy, or life cycle of the Servlet is completed by Servlet destroy method. So whole thing this is called Servlet container. This is a Servlet container. Servlet lifecycle init method. So Servlet class is loaded. The class loader is responsible to load the Servlet class. Servlet class is loaded when the first request for the Servlet is received by web container. and this web application run within the web container for a web server, web content. So the web container provide runtime environment just like an JVM. JRE is a Java runtime environment, while we are working with the servlet, so it work with the runtime environment with web container. Servlet instance is created. So in the second step, the web container create the instance of servlet after loading the servlet class. The servlet instance is created only once in servlet lifecycle. So finally, we work with the init method is invoked. The web container call init method only once after creating the servlet instance. The init method is used to initialize the servlet. So what is the syntax of servlet init method? Public void init in the bracket servlet config, this one object config throw as servlet exception. We can work with initialization here. So servlet config object used by the servlet container to pass the information to servlet during the initialization process. Servlet package like servlet, generic servlet, HTTP servlet and my servlet. So all thing, but servlet implement other package, that is called the servlet is a one interface, and generic servlet, HTTP servlet and my servlet, all things are the class of servlet package. So name of the package is javax.servlet. If we work with the HTTP servlet, so you can write here java package javax.servlet.http servlet, or you can use the my servlet, so package javax.servlet.my servlet. Here servlet interface need to be implement for creating the any servlet. It provide three lifecycle method. It provide the servlet, generic servlet when implemented. So it provide implementation of method servlet interface. HTTP servlet, it contain the interface and abstract class for servlet that understand the HTTP protocol, and name of the package is javax.servlet.http. Last one is user defined. This one is a user defined servlet. My servlet is one user defined servlet class. The service method is the main method to perform the actual task. Servlet container, web server call the service, this method to handle the request coming from client browser to write the response back to the client. Each time server receive a request for a servlet, server span a new thread and call the service. Here the syntax of service method: public void service in the bracket servlet request object, comma servlet response space response through servlet exception IO exception. In the body we can write the initialization, servlet lifecycle, service method check the HTTP request type like HTTP protocol get, post, put, delete, and call do get, do post, do put, do delete this method as appropriate when we required. The do get method and do post method are most frequently used in the service request. Last one, destroy method is called only once at the end of the life cycle of servlet. So this method give your servlet to chance to close, like database connection, half background threads, it hold the background threads, write the cookies list or hit count to disk, as well as perform the other such a cleanup activity that will be destroyed by destroy method. After the destroy method is called, servlet object is marked for garbage collection. So here the destroy method is used like public void destroy, and we can write in the body finalization code. Here simple one class like hello servlet class by HTTP client browser. So URL of the class is host name colon port slash servlet say hello. So this is the simple configuration of web.xml file while you stored, and one class that is called the hello servlet class in package my package. So what is the functionality of my package? In a web.xml, servlet name hello world servlet class, my package.hello servlet, URL pattern is say hello slash say hello. So this is the first step. Second, Tomcat HTTP server, that is a local host. Third, web.xml, and fourth one is map the URL say hello to my package.servlet.class, and fifth one, that is a create one package and store the file web.xml into the my package. What is the main difference between do get versus do post? We will discuss in next video lecture. Thank you for attending this session.